Welcome to part 10 of the Mega Man ZX Let's Play. As you can see from the pause menu, I have a second sub-tank now. I didn't show me getting it as most ZX fans would probably guess. There is one side quest in this game that gives you a sub-tank, and that side quest requires you to go through the area we went through last part backwards, through most of it, then come back to deliver the item, then you go back through, you come back, and you do that 6 times. It takes 45 minutes to do it. I ended up just doing it in the background while I watched some Call Me Johnny Final Fantasy 15 live stream. It's tedious because how much you have to do it, and just because that's a really annoying area to go through. But, you know, I am gonna want that second sub-tank, so I just did it off screen. You don't need to see it. Right now I'm going through, since I was made aware last part that there is a I was made aware of last part that that these missions don't take very long. I need to find some way to pad out this part. Going through the Resistance airship, and I'm picking up Guardian airship, that's what it is. And I was picking up 2 upgrade chips. One of them lets me walk on fragile surfaces without breaking them. I don't even know which ones there are in the game. And one lets me slash away shots with my saber. There's more of them in the game. A lot of them are side quest. So if I do them, I might do like an extra video where I get them if I decide any of them are worth getting. I don't think any of them are though, because there's one that like makes it so you can jump on water, which whatever. I'm not going to be running into water again. It's like lets you not get blown back by wind, which I'm not going to find either. The life signs look like they're located in the very back of the area. Since you defeated the one in charge of the power plant operation, some of the equipment isn't functioning now. If you could just find a way to get the electricity flowing. Alright, I'll find some way to get the power back on. We fucked up. Honestly, it really doesn't matter. Now, I'll mention it for this level too. This song's good. I really like this song. It's sort of a very calm piano. I like it quite a bit. So wasn't that convenient how we didn't have to backtrack through an area in order to get here? We could just warp right here. Doesn't that kind of make you wish every single mission was like this? Now, this is an odd level, because I think it's the only time in the game there's 2 paths, 2 completely separate paths. I'm taking the bottom path because it's sort of more difficult for this reason.
Somebody turn on the lights! I can't see shit!
They expect you to use Model P, which both increases your range of vision and gives you a radar on the bottom screen that gives you a full idea of where you are. But I'm going through here because while it's difficult, it is possible to get through here with Model O. The top path, I tried for so long, damage boosting to the absolute best of my ability. I'm pretty convinced it's not possible to get through the upper path without using Model H. Until I realized there were 2 separate paths, I was considering just biting the bullet and using Model H for that one section, just because I thought, oh, you have to. But you can get through here with Model O. And either way, you have to fight a mini-boss. They're basically the same thing. Both of them are dragons. The one on the top path is like a yellowish color. This one's purple. They're similar, but not exactly the same. I think this one is technically harder in that it has more moves. Though he still likes to do that. Really annoying one. But I find him a little bit easier just because the fact that he has more moves means that he cycles through them and you don't have to worry about him doing the same annoying ones. Like that one. The other dragon, if he dives for you, he only does that one move where you have to dash towards the center of the screen, which in combination with that sonic wave attack can be very difficult to avoid, while that one only requires you stay in the corner. It's quite a bit easier. And you do still have to worry about the sonic waves, but I recommend using charge slashes for this just because I never found an elemental attack. And then he has the spread shot. Stay close to him. Though, of course, he gets closer to you. It can be difficult, depending on how you do. Sometimes it's easier, though. And what was my letter grade for that? I basically I showed off every attack the boss had, so you can just skip the rest of it. And these enemies are annoying. Oh, and this part. Does this remind anyone else of that part of Mega Man 7's Wily Castle? With like they move if you turn on the power. I'm not sure how you turn on the power here. You can, obviously, but I'm not sure how you do it, because I didn't see it. I may have just skipped it, but I didn't see how to turn on the power on the other path either, so it's not mandatory. In fact, I'm not even sure what it does. Besides, I guess turning the lights on and making that section a little easier, it really doesn't impact much. And you know what would be really nice right now? If one of these enemies dropped some health for me. We're getting very close to the boss. I could really use it. And no, I'm not going to use a sub-tank. It's a matter of pride. Oh, look at that. No health. And that's the exit for the other path. So, I guess I'm just going to have to go for the fight raw. And this is the only fight where you start on the right for whatever reason. Let me guess, you're here to save the poor folks in the next room? You think that will absolve your sins? They're valuable sacrifices for the resurrection of Model W. Cyber-elves exposed to data on fear are the key to reviving the Master. I am the Model H pseudoroid, Hurricane. All that fear makes you a great sacrifice. Just make sure to scream for me. Oh, this is gonna be an epic fight. Get ready! Okay, let's do it for real this time. And can I just say I hate when this happens anytime you play a game? When you have trouble on a boss fight, you know, you die a lot, and then the one time you get it right, you basically do a perfect run of the fight. Like, I'm serious, for most of this fight, this is a pro run here, aside from the fact that I'm not getting a level 4 victory, because you have to avoid hitting her head, which is really fucking annoying. That tornado attack can be hard to dodge just because she likes to couple it with other moves. Because you have to climb the wall and jump over it, but she'll, like, keep you on the ground to dodge a different move. She goes down before long, though. Not bad. Do whatever you want with the people in the next room. It won't matter anyway. Model W's awakening will still come to pass. Looks like you've recovered the password and my power. I'm grateful. However, it will take time to reassemble the password into something you can use. Please be patient. And Fist Leo's back. Whoa, because I said last time I'm totally into refighting bosses for no reason. The people are in that room. You have to free them. Oh man, how am I going to free them? Oh. We're saved! We were just about to become Cyber-elves. Thank you for rescuing us. You were going to become Cyber-elves? What do you mean? Those bad guys, they steal our memories and change us into Cyber-elves. They were also trying to scare us before we changed. I saw them. I saw the others changing one by one into those Cyber-elves. So that's how they were able to create so many of them. They're even crueler than I had imagined. We'll send the people back to town. Thank you for saving the mail. How teleportation works in these games is always confusing to me. It's just like, yeah, we can teleport them out anytime, but I have to rely on this shit. And with that second to last pseudoroid is finished, next part we're going to take on the final one, and then it's endgame, baby.